truths long preserved for our walk in this world. They resound with God's own art. Oh, let the ancient words impart. Words of life, words of hope. Give us strength, help us go. In this world, where'er we roam, ancient words will guide us home. Ancient words ever true, changing me and changing you.
Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway, and I'm the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky, and this is
Lyndon Hathaway.
Lyndon Hathaway, my little man. It's nice to have my kids back, family back, wife. They've been up in Indiana all week, but we're taking off today to head to Missouri, so fun. But anyways, we want to thank you for joining us, and we'll ask that you turn along with us to the book of Numbers, chapter 23, and going to look at verse 19. Numbers 23, and looking at verse 19. So again, it's just that as we're reading, it's picking up right where you left off from the last chapter, as Balaam and Balak are kind of going back and forth here, and he's brought him all the way over here to try to get him to prophesy good about him and bad about his enemies. And again, it's a continuation of what we talked about yesterday, of that you can only speak of what the Lord has spoken. And so here, in part of the reply again of what God has said, God is not man, that he should lie, or a son of man, that he should change his mind. He has said, and will he not do it? Or has he spoken, and will he not fulfill it? And again, it's not that there's ever a time frame point where God hasn't, changed what he has commanded from one thing to another, someone was ill and then he healed them. And so, but he's not like us where we just quickly change our minds, or persuaded by money, or persuaded by family, or persuaded by, he is just and true and righteous, and that's always going to be his decision of what is just, true, and righteous. Here again, if we go back to the last chapter, we see that they weren't supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, supposed to go against them, because these are people that they had made a covenant and oath with, and so therefore Israel couldn't allow do harm to them. But either way, the continuous, and it's interesting, Balak continues to not give up, because he goes from one place to another trying to get Balaam to prophesy good about him, or he finally gets to the point, don't prophesy good or bad, but they're prophesying good about his enemies. And so he took them from one place to try to get a prophecy there to another, and I believe a third place here at the end, that he is continuously trying to get the Lord to get on his side. So anyways, I want to thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a blessed and a wonderful day today. And you got anything to say, Lyndon?
Goodbye.
The Lord is willing. We'll talk to you later.